Hi everyone, I hope you're all really well. We're doing a pick a card reading today. What we're asking today is, where is this connection going? So you need to be thinking about the person that you have in mind when you're picking the cards. This is pile one. This is pile two. And this is pile three. Okay, so pile one, pile two, and pile three. Where is this connection going? Hopefully this will give you some clarification. All right, so we're going to start off with pile one. These are the cards that you guys got. Okay, so what we got to start with is the world. Okay, so there's been a big change, or there is going to be a big change. End of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. I feel like this change is already starting to take place as we speak, if it hasn't already. We then have the King of Cups clarifying the world. So to me, this is the energy of the person that you have in mind. So I'm thinking that this person you have in mind, it is a king, but it can be a woman. So it can be queen, whatever resonates for you. Okay, so this person I feel like they're trying to become more like this. I feel like they're trying to become more emotionally stable. I feel like they're trying to become someone who is more willing to be more open with love. They are definitely someone who likes to try and control their emotions at the same time as well, okay? They like being emotional, they like loving people, they're interested in you. But yeah, it feels like they're trying to get into this energy or become more like this. I feel like they're trying to emotionally balance themselves a bit more. Because I feel like they want balance and justice within themselves as well as within the connection that they have with you. Okay, and this is a definite thing because justice is a major arcana. So it feels like, yeah, this person is trying to become more emotionally balanced, mature, so that justice can be brought into the connection. So the connection can be more balanced. We then have Seven of Wands because I feel like there's been quite a few battles. Whether it's between, well, I would say it's probably between both of you, okay? Or perhaps this person you're thinking about has been going through their own battles. But I feel like you've both been going through battles, but battles in a creative way, as in trying to grow through these battles, battling in a way that is kind of necessary, if that makes sense, in order for growth to come. So it's not, you know, battling in a bad or a good way. It's just battling because, you know, I feel like there's been growing pains, to be honest with you. I feel like there's, you're both, I guess, trying to learn a lot from each other. So there's those growing pains from the battles you've had to learn about each other. Then I had clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. So it feels like there's going to be a big truth coming out. There's going to be a big truth coming out, which I think is going to help the situation. But it kind of feels like it's a big truth that's hard for this person to balance, or hard for you to balance. It kind of feels like you both know that there needs to be a big truth that needs to come out in order to bring about justice in the connection or the situation. We then have the Nine of Wands, okay, clarifying all these cards. So to me, that's saying that you're very close to the end of this battle, because then we have the Seven up here. So it feels like this is flowing now. So it's like you're creatively battling with each other in order for there to be growth, right? And there's going to be a big truth that's going to be offered and come out. But it's been hard for you guys to juggle the truth. But it needs to happen in order for you both to go into this calmer water that you both want to go into. So it feels like there's going to be a truth that's going to be presented or be coming out. Both of you need to have this truth come out in order for the final frontier to happen, so you can both go into smoother and calmer waters together. Now the Seven of Cups, which is really interesting. So I feel like there's options. It's kind of like there's options for both of you. There's options outside this connection. And it's kind of like you're both wanting to see and wanting to know which way to go or what choice to make. Then what's really interesting is we got the Ten of Wands, because we had all these wands before. So it's like the choice from the options need to be made so that you can get to the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is the end of the cycle. So you can it almost feels like these choices, whether it's you that has choices or the other person that has choices, I feel like you both have choices, and you're both kind of feeling like, or options, and you're both kind of feeling like, but I just want to be able to choose one thing. I want to be able to decide on one thing, right? Because then that would help you to end that cycle, because you're so close. You're both so close to getting the golden fleece. You're both so close to getting what it is that you want out of this journey that you've been taking. And it's been I feel like it's been quite a passionate, there's a lot of fire in here. There's a lot of wands in here. So it kind of feels like there's a lot of passion in this relationship too. So I feel like the battles have been creative and in growth, but they've been passionate battles, because it's like there's a lot of passion in this relationship, and it kind of feels like you both are passionate about each other in this connection. However, it feels like there's still, choices or options there that need to be made by either both of you or one of you, and it's kind of like you want to get to the end of that. And then what I got was really interesting was the Hierophant. So it's kind of like you both want to get to the end of that, because it's like, commitment is needed, or commitment is wanted. Wisdom is wanted, knowledge is wanted, and knowledge is going to be coming from this connection and this situation. I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing done in this connection. Well, there's healing that needs to be done. And I kind of feel like, I definitely feel like either one of you or both of you see each other as having other options. And that's what makes it difficult, And there might also be jealousy there. You know, there could be jealousy on one side or another. There's this feeling of, yeah, jealousy being, you know, maybe a subconscious issue, or an energy, because this connection is really passionate, and it's kind of like you both just want to, a decision kind of needs to be made so that you can, you know, enjoy what you need to enjoy and get to the end of the cycle, because it feels like you both sort of want a connection that has, you know, structure and stability, and that has some commitment there. So pile 1, that's where the connection is going. It just feels like there's definitely going to be a change, if there isn't already a change in the midst. Okay, it's kind of like it's happening now. There's a big change happening. Okay, there's an end of a cycle. It feels like this person that you're thinking about is trying to become more emotionally balanced. They're trying to become more mature. They're trying to see things in a more balanced and harmonious way. They want to see justice being brought into this relationship, because there's been these battles, and there's this like truth that needs to come out in order for there to be healing, and in order for the last battle, the final battle, to, you know, be done. Because it feels like there's been a lot of battles, but it's because of the passion that's within the relationship. And there's choices. Maybe you have choices, maybe they have choices. Maybe you both have options or choices outside of the connection. Or perhaps one of you is not 100% sure because of the amount of passion and battles that has been there. But either way, you know, I feel like there's a sense of commitment from both ends. Like both of you would like to be in or have a connection where there's commitment, and where you can put into place the knowledge and wisdom that you've taken away from this relationship. Because I feel like this is a relationship or a connection that, you know, is going to bring about a lot of healing. Like I feel like there's been turmoil, and there's definitely been these clashes of, because it's so passionate, and because it kind of feels like, you know, this connection has changed both of your worlds. It's changed both of your worlds. So yeah, there's a lot of passion, but the truth needs to come out so that you can get to calmer waters. Okay, guys, I hope that that's resonated. Please feel free to leave feedback and comments below, because that would be really helpful for me and for my growth as a reader. Please remember that if you would like a more personalized reading, because this is very general, that you can find my details in the description box below. And please also feel free to like, share this video if you feel like there's someone else that would be interested in this, and to subscribe as well. That would be cool. Okay, thanks, pile 1. Okay. If this is the pile you chose, this is pile 2. This is your reading. These are the cards that you got. Feels like there's a message that's going to be coming in. It's kind of like a practical message about this situation, about this connection. There's either going to be a message, or you're going to receive a message from someone about this connection that is practical. And it's kind of like something that you need to know about this. Sorry. You've got the Page of Pentacles, and that's what I'm getting from this. Okay, so it's like someone's coming in. This could be a message from a person, maybe a younger person, or it could just be, yeah, I feel like it's a message of some sort, whether it's through like social media or whether it's through someone in person, text message or something maybe, but there's a message, a message coming in. A practical message coming in about this connection that you need to know about. The person that you're thinking about, or this connection, it kind of like, there's a sense of their wanting to be like good things coming out of this, or like a battle being won, or, you know, some triumph, okay? But I kind of feel like this message is going to help you get to where you need to be, or to help you know what you need to know about this connection. And that is that there needs to be more balance. Temperance, this connection is about teaching you balance and how to be more balanced and how to balance yourself. This is a major arcana, so I really feel like the message that you're going to be getting soon is going to help you to become more balanced. Because you want happy families, you want to be happy, you want to, you know, have really nice things, you want, you know, a family, you want a good connection, you want a good partner. You want to be victorious in it. But you also need balance, and you're going to learn how to find this balance. Then have the Eight of Wands. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a message coming in fairly soon. It's going to come in pretty quickly. It's going to be a message that's going to help you grow. Then we have the Moon, because I kind of feel like you're unaware of this. I feel like you're not going to be expecting this message to come in, and I kind of feel like you're not seeing things as what they truly are at the moment. And I feel like you yourself are questioning things about this relationship. Obviously, that's why you're watching this video, right? So we've got the Moon, which is a major arcana. So there's things that you can't see clearly at the moment, and you feel it and you know it, that something's a little bit off, right? And I feel like it's creating fear and perhaps a sense of like cynicism around whether this connection is going to work. Then we have the Chariot. So this is going to be happening pretty quickly. Now, once it happens, you're going to know which direction to go. There's going to be a change of direction completely. Complete change of direction. So you're either going to be going one way or another. We then have the Five of Pentacles clarifying the Chariot. So I kind of feel like one of you has been carrying this connection or relationship more than the other. And it's kind of like, I feel like there's been a sense of neediness either from you or from this person that you're thinking of. But it's kind of like there's been, I feel like some energy around, you know, that energy of like needing someone, or them needing you, or you really feeling like you need this connection, or you need this person. Or that's how they feel about you, but you will know what that means, okay? So take it as it resonates. There's neediness going around. I then got the Three of Swords, so it kind of feels like there's going to be some heartache, there's going to be some disappointment, okay? One or both of you is going to be disappointed, because it just feels like there's been this, and it just feels like you're going to be finding out something that's going to not be great news for you, and it's going to cause a bit of heartache. Because I feel like this other person has turned their back to this connection, or they're going to be turning their back to the connection, or you're going to be turning your back to the connection, okay? Because there's been some heartbreak, or there's going to be disappointment. There might even be, you know, another person involved that you're unaware of. Maybe the other person is seeing someone else on the side. Maybe you're seeing someone else on the side. So either you or the other person is going to be turning the back on to this connection, because there's just, you know, there's some heartbreak, there's some betrayal, it's, you know, some hurt. Yeah, because we've got the 2 cups clarifying, so I kind of just feel like, either you or who you're thinking of is seeing someone else. And I don't like to say that, but that's the energy I'm getting, and that's what the cards are saying, that, you know, they could quite possibly seeing someone else, or you could be seeing someone else. And this is the cause of this heartbreak. It's very interesting, because then I got the 7 of Swords. So yeah, it's one of you sort of like being sneaky about this, really sneaky about it. So you might not even be aware that this is happening, or they're not aware of this happening, but there's something going on behind, you know, that you're unaware of, or they're unaware of. So you're either seeing someone else behind their back, or they're seeing someone else behind your back. There's another connection going on here, okay? Because one of you has turned your back on this relationship. There's, you know, or will be turning your back on this relationship. Because there's just so, yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of energy around fear with this moon, and then there's going to be a big change in direction. And then it kind of feels like one of you is going to be carrying the other one. One of you is going to be continuing to try to keep the connection going. It's like this need to have this connection going, or have this person, and it's just going to cause heartache. Yeah, so that's pile 2. That's your reading for you. Might not be the best outcome, or what it is that you were expecting. However, that's what I'm seeing at the moment. That's the energy I'm feeling. Okay, yeah, there's going to be a message coming in. You're going to be finding out soon about something that you've been under, you know, under the illusion of. You've been like under illusionment, under a spell, and things are going to change very, very quickly. Once you find out, things are going to change very quickly. And it's kind of like you or the other person is going to be trying to hold on to this connection. It feels like one of you is going to be, yeah, really trying to make it work, but it's not going to work in the end. The connection is going to fail, and it's like you or this other person is already seeing someone else, or they're going to be, yeah, I feel like you are already seeing someone else, or the person you're thinking of is already seeing someone else as a third party. And it's you or this other person is being sneaky about it. Very sneaky about it. Now, please remember that energy is fluid and time is an illusion. So this is not concrete. We could do the same reading again in a month's time and the energy could change again. But this is what's the energy that's around at the moment, okay? And honestly, if someone's being really sneaky and if there's a third party involved, is that something that you really want to be involved in? Is that something that you'd really want to try and make work? You know, everyone's different, and but yeah, you just without trying to give you advice, I think it's about looking after number one, you know. And I feel like there's been a lot of fear in this connection. All right, pile 2. Look, if you want further information or further clarification on that particular reading, or you want something more personalized so you can get some more info, please feel free to contact me, and I can do another reading for you. And it might even just be, you might want something extended of this. So yeah, you can find my you can find my details in the description box below. Okay, pile 2, that was for you. Okay, pile 3. This is your pile. These are the cards you got. Okay. So pile 3. Someone, either you or this other person that you're thinking of, is is not 100% sure about you, as in not in a negative way, but they're just not, either you or them or both of you are not 100% sure of what you're really like. Okay? And they want to find out. They're mesmerized. So either you are mesmerized by them or they are mesmerized by you. They want to find out what's under that white cloak. They want to find out more about you or where this connection can go. I then had the 5 of Cups because it feels like there's been some disappointment for both of you, or more so one of you recently, okay? But there's 2 cups still there. There's 2 cups still there. And I think this person is realizing that, you know, even though there's been hurt in the past, whether this is you or them thinking about this, that this person you still want to go ahead. You still want to like move in quickly and see where this connection can go. So there's a lot of really fast-paced energy. So this person is maybe talking to you a lot. There's a lot of communication coming in thick and fast because this person is quite interested. Yeah, I got the 6 of Swords then, because it kind of feels like both of you want to move away from, you know, times where you've both gone through a little bit of pain. Maybe one of you in particular, but I feel like both of you have gone through a bit of pain, you know, obviously in the past, but maybe more so recently. And you're wanting to move past that and clarifying this, and this is why this is all going to flow now, is the 7 of Pentacles. So it's like this person is willing to, put in the work to see what comes out of this connection. They're interested to see what would develop. It's a really beautiful reading. And then we have the 9 of Wands, because it's kind of like this person is really close to the end of their battle. So they've been through quite a few battles, okay? They've been through some hardships. And you can see that he's got like, you know, a band around his head. This can be a man or a woman, right? Whatever resonates. But they've been through all these battles. But it's kind of like, see how there's like green leaves on the wand. So it's like they've been through these creative battles. But they've been creative. It's been able to help them learn, and that's why they're still willing to fight and go ahead. It's just that they're going to be a little bit more cautious now. They're going to be a little bit more cautious, but it's kind of like the final battle for them. They're cautious, but they're you know, ready to see. They're willing to put themselves on the line. I then had the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, it kind of feels like you both want to be able to work together to see where this connection goes. You're both open to learning about each other and about relationships is what I'm getting in general. Because if you're coming together with this connection, I feel like you both want to be able to make it work. You know, and you're going to be asking each other a lot of questions, I feel, about your past experiences or what's been happening and how you can make things work better from what you've learnt in the past. Because this person wants to make you an offer, or this person definitely wants to make you an offer. I feel like this is something that's quite fresh. I don't know if you're dating yet, or maybe you've just been on a couple of dates, but it feels like it's a fresh connection, okay? And I feel like this person really wants to come and make you this like really fiery, passionate offer. I feel like this person may have quite a bit of fire and air in their signs, okay? Because it feels like there's someone that's very like They want to rush in quickly, right? And they're very like in their head and logical, but they're also very passionate and relationship. They're also really passionate, bit of a Freudian slip there. They're also very passionate and they're very romantic and, you know, all those really cool things, okay, that are related with the fire. Because this is such a nice ending to it. They want, you know, they want a happy family. They want to have a really nice connection with you. They can see you being someone that's worth bringing in that offer and that's worth, you know, finding out and learning more things about each other and about connections and relationships as a whole. So pile 3, that's your reading. It's really beautiful. So in summary, yeah, someone's mesmerized by you. They're mesmerized about the connection. And even though they've been through, you know, a bit of heartache, I think as of recent, they're rushing in. They're sending you a lot of messages as there's a lot of communication going on, and it feels like you both want to get together and help each other to move past the past hurts that you've both had. They're wanting to plant some seeds to help and see if this connection is going to grow. They've been through some battles, but they're willing to, you know, they're ready and willing to battle again, but they might just be a little bit cautious, okay? And they're probably going to want to learn more about you, more about relationships, about your history, and get together and you talk about the experiences you've had. But they definitely want to come in and bring you a passionate offer, and they would like to see if the connection can, you know, eventually get to this, because that's what they would ideally like. So that's a beautiful, beautiful reading for pile 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like and share this video, and also to subscribe. And if you press the little bell, you'll get a notification of when readings come in. All right, guys, thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you for everything. I'm so grateful. Lots of love, light, and blessings to you all.